Baptized happened. Right after that, some shootings happened in the area, in the community of the 107 Hoovers. Being that the Hoovers have been said to be going back and forth with various hoods out here that they beef with, it seemed like blame or something that's happening close to their area, they get blamed for. Now,
what's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Trap with the NTN and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's not good news you can use. Good night with you ain't thinking anybody's college. Tap in to make sure you're in fact tapped in with that tap in. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's that good knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. And with that all being said, man, go Dodgers, man. I am leaving downtown Los Angeles where I was at the Dodgers parade. I did not get any content done because I was outside actually enjoying myself. The Dodgers parade was fire, man. Check out my Instagram, Trap News Network, for a couple little flicks and videos. But I took a second to get from behind the camera content and actually enjoy myself, man. My bro D Weezy was out there. It was cool. I seen a lot of people who recognized me. Shout out to everybody who I saw. Shout out to bro who had that like 805 beer, who live in that. I ain't gonna dox you, but you know that nice ass apartment you live in too. You feel me? That we were standing in front of. You feel me? So that all being said, shout out to them. He had some chicks with him and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, the 808, 805, some kind of beer, some kind of ale he had. I don't drink, so I don't know. But with that being said, man, Trigger Bird from 9 Deuce Hoover sends a warning to podcast. Stop blaming the set. We ain't killed baby you. With that all being said, it's by way of young and Hafito. Don't care about nothing but the Chequito. Let's get into this content. Without further ado, don't get into it. Let's go.
if you from LA and you in the streets, your ear is open to the streets, you got family members in the streets, more than likely you know what's going on. So I understand the dynamics, how things play out. If something happened in one spot that a life is taken, and then an hour later something happened in another neighborhood, and these two neighborhood clashes, of course people gonna automatically try to place that piece to the puzzle and thinking that it fit. So besides,
but every piece of the puzzle don't fit with every piece of the puzzle. That's why it's a puzzle. Some pieces fit, some pieces don't. So it could all be a bunch of pieces to a puzzle, but that piece ain't never got to necessarily connect to any other piece. There's certain pieces in puzzles that never touch each other at all. That all being said, niggas be on here trying to be Detective Dan, you feel me? Unsolved murders and all that kind of stuff. Man, let the police do their job. But then at the same time too, when you giving out this information, if you don't know it to be true, make it abundantly clear that you just like, hey man, this is what I think, this is what I blah blah. It's ways to go around it and not have to put these situations into a way that places blame towards any one particular group of people.
Whatever other rumors that have been placed out there, I kind of think that's how this Hoover thing came about. Again, if you from LA.
But again, Flacco leading the charge, giving niggas nicknames and all kind of stuff like that. I don't know what grudge Flacco has against the Hoovers, but I'm calling that out, Flacco.
If you from the city, then you know on Figueroa in the 60s. In the 60s of Figueroa, between Gage and Florence, there's not a Hoover set and there's not a Hoover hood.
Not at all.
Been telling you guys, that area originally belonged to the 6'8" Playboy Hustlers. The Playboy Hustlers have not been in that area, I guess, over some years. Or y'all know, just as a lot of the Playboy sets that was like Playboy Hustlers and Playboy Styles, a lot of them sets no longer exist, or the original area that they was in houses other hoods. And being that the 6'8" Playboys had diminished from the area, the closest hoods was the Menlo.
Myself, man.
But they're across Florence, going south, going north, they're across Gage. So in this area, you will have the Brims, the 6 Deuce Brims, the Menlos, and the 5'9" Hoovers, and then up across Florence the other way is the 7'4" Hoovers. Now we got Trigger Bird. Trigger Bird is somebody who came on this YouTube space.
Trigger Bird came in the YouTube space hot, man. Trigger Bird is from 9 Deuce Hoover, and he, if y'all remember, was, what is that dude's name? I can't remember his name, but it was another dude from Hoover that he had a back and forth with. I forget the dude's name. Short haircut, dark skin. I know him if I see him. But they had they 1-2 step like Sierra. So my bad. Let me get back into it.
About last year sometime, trying to get his channel up off the ground, you know, in the works of the urban life and things that's going on in the street. Now, I guess he been seeing these YouTube channels call his hood out and say stuff about his hood. And I guess, you know, he decided to speak and say enough was enough. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to stop blaming his set and blaming his homies. Definitely if you do not know what's going on. And he's absolutely right. A lot of people do use clickbait. A lot of this Hoover stuff and this gang stuff that's going on right now is definitely clickbait for views. With that being said, we about to get into this content. You already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We're gonna commentate.
Fresh future.
No, that's definitely true. But like I said, man, Flacco was the one who introduced this into our little universe, and I don't know why no one wants to clear that, you know, statement up. And it came by way of, you know, the situation with ATM Richie and little situations about YCA 80 bands and all that kind of stuff. He's the one that started putting these puzzle pieces together.
Right off of Hoover Street, so like, subscribe, and comment. I don't care about some real shit or some nonsense. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on Bird. But on Hoover, I've been looking at the YouTube, man, the YouTube streets for the last couple of days. I know I ain't been on here, and kind of been busy. Shit's been going on in my life, on my life, you feel me? On Bird. So I've been doing other shit, not even entertaining the YouTube space right now. There's a lot of gibberish shit, a lot of like flonian shit going on, but I still like to be on there to be informed, to know what's going on Verse. Ain't nothing wrong about being informed. Well, it be turning me off, man. There's certain things that I be displeased with people, man. I know it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that, but y'all gotta stop with the telling on my homies, man. Y'all gotta stop with the clickbait shit. I think that y'all be just using Hoover for clickbait. Hoover, look, it's crazy how a few months ago, before I got it on internet, right? Look at one of my shit was viral, right? Y'all ain't even fuck with Hoover like that. And then Gummy came like right after me popping his greatest shit, right? So it just fell like right in, like just fell right in. Cause for sure, if Gumby would've got on there first, y'all probably wouldn't even heard of me. Y'all wouldn't even listen to my shit. But I said a few things went viral, and the homie came right behind that went viral, right? On YouTube, like before the internet, right? So it just been using Hoover, ever since the title, Hoover, right? That's like right now, like the greatest thing to do. And my thing is, you know, that niggas need us in their titles and shit, bro, and Hoover this and that, but come on, bro, do y'all facts. Stop coming on here and just using us for some type of like, I'm seeing that y'all like, y'all purposely doing that shit, and I feel like,
I mean, Trigger Bird's requests really aren't unreasonable. You feel me? Like, if you got a fact, all right, cool, that's that. But if you have no facts, don't speak factually about a non-factual situation. And I can respect that. Like, he's not asking for anybody to go to Green Mile for him. He's just saying, look, if you got something that hold up, then all right, run with it. If you ain't got nothing that hold up, well, then you don't. You feel me? And then I can just be that.
it's weird for a nigga to sit there and say, I seen two gangsters for YouTube. I seen top media TV. And on they shit, they say Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? Hoover, A-Trace, and the other one, Hoover. Come on, bro. That nigga didn't get killed in the Hoovers. Big you, son, baby, you did not get killed in the Hoovers, bro. That nigga got killed in the Menlos. That nigga got killed closer to the brims and shit. He got killed in a neutral place where everybody in LA go and they think it's safe. That's how you niggas know it. Safe ain't safe, cuz.
It ain't no such thing as a safe space because he went to what is supposed to be a neutral gray area. Now, I wasn't going to bring it up, but since it's on the table, that area is supposed to be everything for pimps, players, and dragon slayers. It's supposed to be a whole lot of 16 and going on, a whole lot of ism, you feel me? 2 fingers for him. But that's what that's supposed to be. All the extra 1-2 stepping like Sierra, that muddy the waters, you feel me? They're supposed to be over there playing in the clean water. This is a non-contact sport, P. You feel me? By choice, never by force. So with that all being said, if you got what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. If you don't, it ain't for you. With that all being said, if you get what I'm saying, 2 fingers in the comments. Anyway, that's what that space is supposed to be, a neutral zone. For those who are square from Delaware, box of Apple Jacks twice as green, what I'm simply saying is that particular area has been known as what's supposed to be a safe haven to allow those who participate in black market financial gain to do whatever it is they do throughout the black market. You feel me? Without the inclusion or the politics of South Central gang life. That's what that situation, that's what that area is supposed to be.
safe ain't safe in LA. I don't know if he was pimping. I don't know if he was gangbanging. I don't know who he was over there for a broad. But either or, if you over there for a broad, ain't no broad stay where he was standing at. He was standing like right there on the side of the store. It ain't like they talking about some weed shop. That wasn't no weed shop, no Hoover weed spot. I don't know who was hanging right there. You don't catch no who was hanging right there. We don't hang right there. There ain't no fucking safe zone for us. So niggas on the internet using us for clickbait talking about Hoover. And if they got a suspect, let the suspect be who it's gonna be. But before this, y'all niggas talking about Hoover. Like, come on, bro, y'all gotta stop that shit, my nigga. Y'all really gotta stop that shit on the internet. Y'all bitch ass nigga be convicting my homies for my homies be eating me like, damn, like, let a nigga breathe.
But then see, Trigger Bird, you are bypassing what am I saying? You are bypassing the root issue. I get that you mad at Top Media TV and 2 Games for YouTube. I understand that. Somebody who knows Trigger Bird, show him this video. You want to go at Flacco. That's who you have that's the root. I get that you are upset at the other ones, but those are branches. Your root is Flacco. That's who put this whole situation out with the YCA 80 bands and, you know, with y'all Rico and blah blah. That's who's giving nicknames and all that kind of stuff. That's the root of the problem. You feel me? You got to go to the core. It ain't no problem. Like, you can cut all the branches all you want, but if you don't cut the root, the tree gonna keep growing. That's all I'm saying. You can cut a weed with a lawnmower, but that don't do nothing. It's just gonna grow back. You gotta uproot that root. You feel me? That weed. You feel me? And get it about that situation.
I don't know where in the world would
Uprootance is what I'm going for.
make a nigga think
Uprootington.
Hoover did something to that nigga, and that ain't even the set. The fuck? It's all type of niggas be over there. Hoover. That's like a mutual zone for pimps and whatever be going on. And he had to be over there feeling safe. He had to be over there with somebody, with some niggas. Y'all gotta ask yourself who that boy pull up, who he pull up for and who he pull up with. Cause if he out there talking about he with a bitch, man, he's out there with a hoe. Hey, that's the thing though. I wouldn't even be me personally, I wouldn't even be hanging out in front of no store, bro, on Figueroa, on Halloween, and I'm from Fig. Like, that's the, like, come on, bro. Like, we know that. Like, even, like, this how you know that niggas don't be self-conscious about the shit that they do. And you gotta understand, with that boy just losing his life in somewhere that he wasn't supposed to be, why would you go somewhere else where you ain't supposed to be? Whether that's the set or anywhere, we know that, you know, those who really from LA, that's really from that area, know that that's not Hoover set. That's not the set. We don't got nothing in the 60s down there, right? In the 60s. Let's be real. Like, come on, let's be real, bro. But it's like, for people to sit there and put that on us, bro, and no.
Okay, there it is. Y'all heard it for yourself right from the horse's mouth. Now, I do feel what he said, because a lot of people gonna feel away, and I've been seeing a lot of people feel away when you speak on their neighborhood. Like, you can get on here and do 2 segments, or whether it's...
But here go the thing too, though. I don't think Trigger Bird is asking for anything unreasonable. I don't think that his demands are crazy. This nigga's not asking for the fucking launch codes. This nigga's just saying if it ain't true or you don't got no proof of it, just go ahead and X-nate out. Or even in that, just say like, hey, I don't know this to be true, and then say whatever. He's not telling nobody to do no, he's not like threatening nobody. He's not hostile. He seems communicative. He seems clear-headed. He doesn't seem like he's coming from an emotional place. He's just coming from a place of logic and of disrespect. You feel me? But just because you feel disrespected doesn't mean you're coming from a place of emotion. It's what you do with the emotion that defines you as emotional. You feel me? We all have emotions. We get happy, we get sad, we get whatever we get. You feel me? But regardless of the fact, Trigger Bird is going about the situation as he is going about the situation. And I personally don't think that he's doing anything wrong. I think that his way of going about it is correct. I think that his way of going about it has been clear. I think that his way of going about it has been resourceful. You feel me? So I ain't mad at it.
3 segments. It could be a coincidence that you had 3 incidents with these hoods, and you get on here and you speak on your incidents and your situations, and dudes getting their feelings. Oh, you mad. Oh, you don't like the homies. Oh, you a hater. And it's like, I'm being PG-13, and the things that I'm explaining don't explain hate. A lot of these things actually explain me standing on my business and handling my business when somebody try to push against that. But hey, you know, everybody wants you to get your feet whooped, wants you to get kicked in the butt, wants you to be the buster of the story and stuff like that. And when you not, people don't like that. But I definitely understand what he's saying as far as this clickbait, right? And at times, do I get caught in clickbait? Yeah. But I don't get caught in clickbait on the messiness, like as far as if I know something that's not true. I've placed shit up here before that I was unsure about, and I've had to come back sometimes and like, hey, look, this wasn't right, or I just found this out. But clickbait only for me will be a title. We'll try to draw somebody in a title. But if I know that it's a subsection or gang that has nothing to do with the situation, I'm not going to throw them in the title. Or I'm going to say allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, some people are going to try to get you with the clickbait, then furthermore draw you into they page in the story, and it's going to be more clickbait there. Now, like Bird said, a lot of people of the streets, a lot of people of South Los Angeles, they know what's going on. But like I said, for the many people that are already mad or in their feelings and hating that you on social media and you speaking and you getting to some money, they don't like it. They dislike it. Oh, you telling. Oh, you talk too much. Oh, you doing this and that. But if they really knew the skeletons and the bones that was housed in closets with keys locked and keys lost, they'll really understand the issue. I'm doing, like I always say, is PG-13. I really don't care or don't get caught up in the dudes that think they gangster because they not on the internet, because I've done everything you can do wrong and did way more gangster stuff than a lot of dudes that I know that don't be on the internet. So it don't make you gangster because...
No, it don't make you gangster because I'm not on the internet. I'm not on the internet. It makes you who you are. You feel me? It's unalivers everywhere, bro. You feel me? You'll be surprised that it's probably some super square YouTuber who has a beautiful wife, a beautiful family, and I don't know, he probably make like what was that little black girl with the hip hop music for kids for like learning and stuff like that? Something like that. That nigga might be a full-blown body man. Get you up out of here, bro. He might be a full-blown trigger. Woo, bow, 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 bow. Pull that trigger, get cracking. No question, comments, or concerns. So you just never know what people got going on. You never know what people have going on in their heads. You feel me? So it's always just important to treat everybody with respect and dignity.
Because you're not on the internet. If you choose not to be on there, you just choose not to be on there. But I think a lot of things go with the saying, not what you do, how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have some integrity in the way in which you doing things. But like I said, I don't follow man-made rules, you know what I'm saying, unless man-made rules make sense to me. Because a lot of these dudes that make these rules out here, they been and broached the rules. They been and breached them. They been and breached the rules. They always, you know what I'm saying, bend it to their flexibility, and ain't nobody got time for that. It's supposed to be black and white, but as we know, a lot of these situations house gray areas. But like I said, and like he said, if you in South LA, you pretty know much know what happened, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he's speaking out because once a lot of people were coming to the realization that the closest neighborhood that claims this area is the Menlos, which would have been a neutral area for Big U Son to claim 60s, off the rip, the Hoovers did it. It's a lot of other gangs out here that's beefing with other gangs and stuff go unnoticed and quietly because
but this might not even be a gang situation. This might just be a situation where, you know, two people just might have had a dispute, like, or it might have just been a case of mistaken identity. It could be a number of reasons. It doesn't have to go to automatic gangbanging.
Stuff that has been given airtime. But what Bird gonna have to understand, if he don't already understand or haven't came to the realization, the internet do not care. These dudes care for the clickbait, care for their money, just care to get the story out there. If it's true, hey, we don't care if it's true or not. Y'all can figure that out. And that's how a lot of people feel. But with that being said, I'm going to conclude.
All right, man. Make sure y'all show some love to y'all got half. Make sure y'all show some love to Trigger Bird's page, too. He got some things going up. We up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free. I've been doing just release free. We go.
Wait.
60 bands on my name.
How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas a rapist. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you want it, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General Butt naked, the kid Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it crackin' right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic, Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock a belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lame. We know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Lose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flocko, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumbass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Hear me out though, right? Wait, pause, wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right though, right? Wait though, right? I do want to